Hey, Sonny here. Today I want to do a review on the second Washburn guitars that I just got, and this is the Washburn X series, and as you can see on the headstock is X50 Pro Q. X is the X series X50 Pro Q. Um, One thing I really love about Washburn is that they are undervalued guitars. This particular one is a 2009. Is made in Indonesia. If you look back in the earlier runs, they were made in Korea. But personally, this is my second guitar is made in Indonesia, and I'm pretty impressed with it. The first one I got was Coil M600, which is a lot similar to this one right here. Uh, and they're both made in Indonesia, but the workmanship is good. Everything, the action is set correctly when I got it. I bought this used, and you can buy a used one like this for less than $300. You probably can get one for about 200 if you're lucky. Uh, but it's this one is has a carved top, and the color is just called a wine burst, quilted wine burst. Um, it has a rosewood fingerboard, and has a mahogany set net. You can see it's not bolt on, it's set net to the body, and the body is also mahogany with flame maple top. Uh, and the best thing about this guitar is that it has two Seymour Duncan pickups in it, and not just some cheapo low end pickups. This one has a Seymour Duncan 59 at the neck position, and a Seymour Duncan custom at the bridge position. And the strings are a string through body with the two-pneumatic fixed bridge. It goes in the back, the holes. And also, this one also is equipped with the Buzz Felton tuning system, I believe, and I think it's spelled Feiten. And what that is that basically it's just the nut, the shelf nut, is move the strings closer to the first fret, so that will eliminate sharp notes for the first three frets, so the intonation of the guitar is better. Personally, I don't really hear the whole lot of difference, but they are supposed to be tuners that you can get, like the Coil DT7, I believe, to have a certain tuning mode that would for you to tune a certain way with the Buzz Felton tuning system. And the other way they tell me to do is that if you want to tune it the way you can use regular tuner, if you want to tune it that way, and you just tune the pitch on every E note on every string. So I'll start from the high E string, and I'll tune that in tune, and I'll go to my fifth fret on the B string, which is also an E. I'll tune that in tune, and I go to 9th fret on the G string, it's E also. I tune that in tune. I move on to 14th fret on G, on the D string. Make sure that's in tune, and I will go down to 7th fret on the A string, and make sure that's in tune, and then open E string, low E string, and that in tune. So if you tune to all E string, all the E notes on all the strings with regular tuner, you will be in sequence with the way that the Buzz Felton system is telling you to tune to. So, so again, it's a very nice guitar for the price. The values is just phenomenal for a guitar like this. It's bounded neck. The action is low. And also the tone value. There's a volume and a tone knob, and the tone knob can also pop out. When you pop the tone knob out, you can split the coil, either the neck pickup or the bridge pickup, depending on where your position is on your switch. That'll give you the Fender Telecaster sound to it. So there are different combinations you can do. The one thing that I don't really like about this is that there are no dots on the fingerboard, so I can't really use this to do lessons for you guys, because you will not know where my hands are, where my left hand is when I play on the neck. So I have to use regular guitar with dots on it so you can see my position on the neck. And I get some confused sometimes too, but there are dots on top, on the that will force you to get used to looking at the dots on the side of the neck instead of in front of the fingerboard. So it's really not a big challenge, but it could be a little stumbling block. Once you get used to it, it should be fine. Also, this guitar is 24 frets. Not 22, it's 24 frets. So I recommend that everyone should have, if you have a floating bridge guitar, I would at least have a one fixed bridge so you can have better tuning. And generally, action is lower too. This one has a very good action to it. So here's what it sounds like when it's clean. Just give you the dynamic of the guitar. So let's plug it in and check it out. Also, before we play, I want to stress that again, the Washburn guitars are undervalued. Just because it's made in Korea or made in Indonesia, it doesn't mean that it's not a good guitar. You can get a lot of guitar for the money that you pay. If you buy a used guitar, if you find one on Craigslist, find it on eBay, do it. But just make sure when you look for Washburn, make sure they have good pickups in it. Some of them has real cheap pickup. I would look for Seymour Duncan like this one. And also the Washburn combo 621 and 623 pickups. Those are really good pickups as well. I have that on my Washburn BT10. And you guys see this. You guys have been seeing that BT10 guitar in all my videos. It sounds great. So those are just stock Washburn pickups 621, 623. But the other Washburn pickups are not as good. I would just stick with that set of pickup or anything that says Seymour Duncan on it. Comes with the guitar. So, one more thing too. You want to. This one has a painted neck. It's not unlike the BT10, which is a unfinished neck. So it does. If you don't get used to this, it might be a little tough on your hand. And the frets are higher. So that's two things you have to remember, to consider when you buy a guitar. Make sure the neck feels good to you. I'm used to playing my Les Paul, so the painted neck does not bother me with the lacquer in the back. So it's just a personal preference. And this one's higher, like I said, it's higher fret. I prefer lower fret, medium fret. It has a jumbo frets on it. So okay. This is what it sounds like at full volume, at the bridge pickup. Oh, sure, I'm sorry. That was with the I forgot I had my my volume pop out. So that was actually at the single coil with the bridge pickup. So it's getting more like a Fender sounding. So again, that's the split coil with a single coil. Now we'll pop the tone knob back in. So now it's a humbucker at the bridge position. If I turn down the volume and the tone knob, still at the bridge position. Okay, now we will move on to the neck pickup at full volume, humbucker without popping out the tone knob. So this is humbucker neck pickup. So this is the Seymour Duncan 59. So with the tone knob pop out, so now we are at the single coil, split coil, the neck pickup. Turn the volume down, get a little more clean sound to it. Still at the neck pickup, single coil. I'm using both pickups now, both the switched in the middle, so now I have both pickups on, and both are single coil. So that's the guitar. Put it back in. I think I messed up on the humbucker. I had a tone knob turned down. So this is again a bridge pickup humbucker, full position, full volume. .24 fret. So this is the Washburn X50 Pro Q. Please leave a comment and let me know what you think of this guitar. Thanks for watching.